This video is sponsored by Skillshare.
Hey Epic Crafters, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to turn this into this.
A Velociraptor head from Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, using only cardboard and paper.
Why I made this? After the Xenomorph head, the Predator, the T-Rex? I should have known better, shouldn't I? He's inside.
Clever girl.
Hey, I'm Raphael. I work in the movie industry as a professional Steadicam operator, but I also have an unusual skill. I make man-blowing props from movies and TV shows like this, using only cardboard, and I show you how to make them. So if you are new here, consider subscribing. And if you're interested in learning how to make this impressive Velociraptor head using only cardboard, paper, some glue and a few simple tools, then keep on watching every step of this video until the very end, even if you're not planning on making it, because you might be very impressed to find out about some of the techniques I used to achieve this result. But hey, at any point during this tutorial, don't forget to check out the notes and links in the description box below. I list all tools and products that I use, as well as some additional resources, and of course, all templates that you need to do this build yourself at home. Now let's jump into the tutorial.
The first thing to do is cutting out the templates that you'll find in my shop in the description box below. Then glue them on your cardboard using a regular glue stick. And cut them using a precision knife. And remove the patterns. Pay attention to transfer all the numbers as well, as they are essential for the following steps of this tutorial. Some of the templates, like this one, have lines on them. Make sure to transfer these lines on your cardboard the same way. Do that for all the following pieces of this tutorial.
Question of the day, what's your favorite dinosaur? I really dig the T-Rex, but what about you? Let me know in the comment section below.
First, cut out the pieces from the templates number 1, 2 and 3 and glue them together here and here. I used a 15-watt hot glue gun like this one to glue all the pieces. But if you don't have one of these, you can use any type of PVA glue instead, it will work just fine. Next, cut the pieces from the templates 4 to 17 and glue all of them on the lines here, following the number order here. and do the same for all the pieces.
So yeah, the idea for this build is to glue the pieces next to each other following the number order as they are shown on my template. If you do that, and if you cut the pieces from my template quite accurately, you'll be okay.
To make the structure sturdier, cut and glue a few small pieces of cardboard between the elements here. And, using the same template, repeat all of it for the opposite side. Next, using very thin cardboard, the same kind you receive from Amazon for the small items, cut several small squares of cardboard, smash them strongly with your fingers to make them more malleable, and glue all of them on the entire structure. To have at the end something that looks like this. But leave the two extremities empty. Cut two large squares of cardboard like this and glue them on both sides here. Afterwards, cut the pieces from the templates 18 and 19, glue them together, cut all the pieces from the templates 20 to 27, and glue all of them on the lines following the number order, the same way you did before to make the neck. And, as you did for the neck, reinforce the structure with small pieces of cardboard. And of course, repeat all of it for the opposite side.
Don't forget that all the templates that you need to do this build yourself at home are in my shop in the description box below, as well as the tools and products that I use.
And, the same way, cover the entire structure using thin pieces of cardboard. But leave the inside here empty, as well as the back here. And, like you did for the neck, glue two thick squares of cardboard over here. Next, using several boxes type of cardboard that is grey in the inside, cut all the teeth using the template 45. Fold them in the middle here. Put some glue in the opening and close the two notches. You'll have them in 3 different sizes, which is totally enough to make all the teeth of the Velociraptor. And glue them on the gums here. To do so, don't hesitate to have a look on the reference pictures that you'll find with the templates. Next, cut the pieces from the templates 28, 29 and 30, glue them together, and the same way you did before for the jaw and the neck, glue the pieces from the templates 31 to 44 on the lines following the number order. The same way reinforce the structure, and of course repeat all of it for the opposite side.
It is important for this build to cut the pieces quite accurately, so try to use a sharp tool like a precision knife, a bus cutter, or even a laser cutter if you can get your hands on one. But a precision knife will do the job just fine.
Don't hesitate to add some glue on the weakest edges of the cardboard. That will help the structure to keep its shape when you apply the cardboard on them in the following step. Apply the thin cardboard on the entire surface, but leave the bottom empty. Cut this piece from the templates 44. Smash the corrugations with your fingers to make it more malleable in every direction. Close the notches with glue. Make 2 that way and glue them in the eye sockets right here. And the same way you did for the jaw, glue the teeth on the gums. Now you can glue the 3 elements together. To do so, put a lot of glue on the 4 squares of cardboard you glued earlier on the neck and the jaw, and glue them on the opposite part. Then close the openings you have left with small pieces of cardboard. To have something that looks like this. Next, using the reference pictures, make the patterns around the mouth. To do so, I used my 15-watt hot glue gun, but you should be able to do the same using a strong PVA glue like wood glue for instance. And do the same for the small patterns on the rest of the head. There is no need of a high accuracy to make this. The idea here is to give the surface of the head a skin look. To have something that looks like this.
Also, if you feel like you could use more extended visuals about a specific step that I might have shown a little bit too fast, I want to let you know that I also recorded the entire construction from start to finish, and I made a very long time-lapse video available for the members of the channel down in the description box below.
Next, make a mix of white glue and water. Then tear pieces of a brown cardboard paper, the same kind you receive within your Amazon deliveries, and soak them in the mix of white glue and water. Remove the surplus of liquid with your fingers, crush it slightly, and apply the pieces on the entire construction. Don't hesitate to use a piece of foam like this or a simple sponge to apply the paper with more efficiency. I used some grey paper to cover the eyes and draw the pupils with a black marker. Next, I applied 2 layers of varnish on the entire construction.
Pretty cool, isn't it? Now, like many of you know it already, I don't really recommend painting the things you make out of cardboard. For me, it's not the right material for that. But if you want to do it anyway, which I totally understand, I recommend you to use acrylic paint, as it is a very thick and opaque type of paint, as opposed to water-based paint that will soak your cardboard, leading to very poor results. And if you don't know how to use acrylic paints, I strongly recommend you to watch the beginner class named Acrylic Painting: Learn the Basics for Beginners on Skillshare. In this class by Lauren Ann Gonzalez, you'll learn everything you need to know to use acrylic paint. It is designed for beginners, so even if you've never touched a brush in your life, by the end of this course and with a little bit of practice, you'll know all the basics necessary for you to be able to paint this Velociraptor head with great results. And all of my props actually. Other than that, Skillshare is a huge online learning community full of inspiring classes for creative people like you and me. It offers countless hours of educational content on painting, of course, but also illustration, design photography, video editing, productivity, lifestyle, and so much more. So if you'd like to support me and would like to give it a try, the first 1000 people who use the link in my description will receive a 1-month free trial to Skillshare Premium so you can explore your creativity. Just follow the first link there in the description below. So yeah, all you need to make this yourself at home is this tutorial and the templates that you'll find in my shop in the description box below. And if you want to learn more about how to make big monster things out of your cardboard boxes, like a huge T-Rex head, Drogon from Game of Thrones, or even a Xenomorph head from Alien, and many more, click this playlist right here, and of course subscribe if you are not already, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. And now the code word for this video to put in the comments to confuse everybody who didn't get this far into this video is quote, "Ha ha ha, you didn't say the magic word, ha ha ha."